Well, happening right now, a group of former Houston Texan cheerleaders are delivering a letter to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Their attorney, Gloria Allred, is outside NFL headquarters in New York as we speak, urging the league to treat cheerleaders fairly. This morning, they stopped by the Today Show. Watch.
Some people say, look, it doesn't pay a lot, but you know what you're getting paid, so, you know, it's a free country.
Well, actually, they're not told what they're going to be paid. And as you pointed out, as you both pointed out, they're not even paid for quite a bit of the work that they do.
This reminds me so much of what caused the comedian strike in New York City in the early 2000s. Comedy clubs were just paying comics what's called a spot when you do a 10 or 15-minute set, and they were paying $25 per set, but that hadn't changed since like comedy became a thing in like 1978. And it took a strike with comics walking out and not performing to get their rates up. I mean, these women, excuse me, aren't asking for an incredible amount of money. They're just asking to be treated with a little bit of dignity, and part of your dignity does come with what you're paid. And somebody can say, well, just don't do it. That's not fair. This is their passion. They're doing something. They are providing a service. Cheerleaders are a part of the game, and they do things outside of the game as ambassadors of the game, and they deserve to be paid for it. Come on, Kyle. Let's go, girl.
I feel like this makes me less of a girl's girl, and that's okay. For somebody who worked for an NBA team, and that's the difference. Like, I wish they could unionize and decide to just strike and see what happens, but they all work for individual teams. I worked for an individual team. My pay, as presented to me, was very similar to that of the cheerleaders. I chose to say, I cannot take this job if I'm making this little money. I need to make this much money, and I was paid accordingly.
Ooh, girl boss.
I think that when you decide to do things, you have to figure out why you're deciding. We talked about in the entertainment industry how many things we've done for free. I worked in radio for 2 years for free before I got my big break. I feel like these are stepping stones to something greater. You want to have yourself in the limelight. You want people to see you. You want to have all these networking opportunities.
It right.
We're talking about gas money. We're not talking about
that doesn't make it,
$7.50.
I'm just simply saying, when they're having the conversation about if they should be paid according to what the players are being paid,
that's different.
That's what they keep saying.
No.
It was the third time.
They want to be compensated. They want to be compensated for rehearsal time.
Yes,
that's what they're saying.
Just like we come up here and we might be on air from 12 to 3. That's 3 hours, but we're also prepping the night before, the morning before.
And we're here over the summer as well.
Yes, we are. But
live.
it's the same thing. They're rehearsing all week long. They don't want to just be paid for a game. They want to be paid for rehearsal too. And I get you, girl. I hustled my ass off too. Hope I can say that word on television, but I did. I worked for years for free with no money at all because I saw it as an opportunity. In my opinion, it still doesn't make it right.
But these women are professional dancers.
But don't equate this with equal pay then. That's ridiculous.
They're not asking for
Erica,
millions.
they're professional dancers.
They said they were equating it with equal pay. I didn't make that up. And it's been said more than one time, and they brought it up in the Me Too movement. And that's the reason why I have a problem with it. If you want people to be on your side, be very specific with what it is that you want and the expectations for having that. If you decide to go half naked on a court or on a field.
Why does that half naked have to do with anything?
Because I'm telling you, your base is split. You're asking for people who are saying equal pay matters, Me Too matters, to be on your team when we had the same conversation about the Miss Universe pageant, and people were very much split on that too. I feel very good about being split on this. I don't think that they need to be paid anywhere near what they're talking about in terms of like equal pay.
But I
think that they do need to come up with a plan as to what they're asking for. I don't get it. I'm going to be very clear. I do not get it.
The fact that we all think different things lets us know that they don't have a solid message. So I'd agree with you on that.